Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated. Thank you so much and welcome back. Here on this channel, you guys, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If you like any of those things, or perhaps you are like me and you too like all things fabulous, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get started. You guys, I have a very impromptu video, okay? I wanted to share this with you because you know I love sharing stuff with you. I have about 6 or 7 fragrances here that are full bottle worthy, and I want to share them with you. And I also want to share with you my process of how I decide if a fragrance is full bottle worthy for me. Now this is more of a personal video, just sharing with you how I choose and decide if I want to purchase a fragrance, or if it's just a nice to have. I wouldn't mind having it, but I don't really want to purchase it like that. So if you like to see what I do to decide if a fragrance is full bottle worthy for her, for me, for Cheraye, please continue to watch. So you guys, here it is here. Like I said, I have all these samples here. I know you can probably not see them. It is overflowing. This is just one tub of fragrance samples that I have. Oh shoot, did you see that? You guys, it is running over, okay? It is full to the brim of samples. Every time I go out and I go shopping, especially during this time of the year, although I believe we are probably going to be on lockdown the time you see this video, so I haven't been going out. I haven't been getting any samples, but when I was going out and I was able to get samples, I always ask for samples. That's how I determine what I'm going to buy next and what I really like. So I'm just showing you this merely for, you know, an example. Hello, I take my time, I think long and hard. Fragrance is expensive, and I do not like returning, and I do not like blind buying. So if you want to see what fragrances are full bottle worthy that are on my list that will be coming home with me either in the next day, second, minute, hour, or even at the end of the year by Christmas, the first one on my list is this one here. I started with just a sample. Like I said, I have about 8 of these. I'm gonna put pictures up so that you guys can see what the fragrance looks like. This right here is Portrait of a Lady. This is on my list. I had to think long and hard. It's a pretty penny. It's by Frederic Malle. It is a beautiful fragrance. I started exploring this last year around this time, and I said to myself, okay, if I still love it at this year around this time, I would go ahead and get it. I do know that I do not want a full large bottle. I just want like a small size or a travel size, because me playing with that fragrance, you do not need a lot, okay? You only need 1 spray. At least for me, I only need 1 spray. I had sprayed way too much, and my guy was like, what happened? I was like, I know, I went in a little hard. This has a little bit of everything in it. Allow me to give you a few of the notes, you guys. Turkish rose, raspberry, blackcurrant, cinnamon, clove, patchouli. It has everything in it. It is a beautiful scent, and I think it's perfect for the holidays and perfect for this time of year. You don't need a lot, but this is coming home with me this year. I have had it in my collection, just samples, for over a year. I have thought long and hard. I have played with it in the warmer weathers, and I'm like, so I would never reach for it in warm weather. Just for me, it's a bit too much, but definitely fall, winter, I would reach for it. So I'm probably gonna wear this. I even thought about mixing it with Carnal Flower, which is another one that's on my list, but it's not at the top of my list. Another thing on your list, I have like must-haves. Oh my god, this is at the top of my list. This is how my list is in my phone. Must-haves at the top of my list. Would like to have, but they're not pressed. I'm not pressed about getting them. And then I have explore these. So a lot of times you all will say, hey Cheraye, have you tried this or have you tried that? If I haven't, I put it on the explore list, meaning if I ever go to the mall again, I happen to see it, get a sample of it, explore it, because that's how I find out about new fragrances from you all as well. Okay, keep going, girl. Another one on my list is Chloe Nomade, and all I have is this little sample here. Now here's what I liked about exploring with this for as long as I did. Last year, or was it earlier this year? I can't recall. One of the times, I was going to pick this up in the Sephora sale, and I said to myself, oh, let me wait. I want to see if I really like it. So I had been playing with this little sample, and then I went into Sephora and noticed they had came out with a Chloe Absolute. Is that what it is? Yeah, Chloe Absolute. It's an EDP. I like that one a little bit more. It's a little bit more refined. It's a little bit more sensual. It's a little bit more sexy. It's still everyday, very classy, very sophisticated, very elegant, very luxurious. It still has all those notes and all those dimensions in it, but it just makes me feel like it's just a little bit more refined. I believe it's probably because it is an EDP, and the one that I was smelling before was an EDT, so it has a little bit more depth to it. Some of the notes, it's not a whole lot of notes in it. Maribel, Divana, oak moss, sandalwood, and musk. It's a very simple fragrance, but it's very beautiful. And I find that it could be worn anytime, anywhere, any place, and all year round. So now that I have had it and I have moved from the original and now have gone to the absolute version, I'm like, absolutely, I'm adding this in my collection. I thought long and hard, and I'm happy I did not buy the EDT, because I would have been so bummed had I known that, you know, the one from this year, 2020, was going to come out. So I took my time, I didn't rush it, I explored it, and now I'm very happy with the choice that I've made. I move on. Another one that has been on my list for a while. I have spoken to you guys about this countless times. It is from Tom Ford, and it is Santal Blush. I was supposed to pick this up last year as well. Sometimes things get moved from a list to another list. It was on the priority list, but then I smelled something else and it got moved to the to the other list, and then something else got in front of it. That's just how it works with me. I'm just one of those, change my mind like that. But this is Santal Blush by Tom Ford, and this right here is so good. I was supposed to get this last year. I was supposed to get this for my birthday. Something else, you know what jumped in front of this and took its place and moved it down? Tensiana Terenzi Sparentino Florentino. They were both in my basket. I was gonna get both of them, then I said no, I'll get this one first, and now this. So I'm gonna pick up this one, you guys. If you have not had a chance to get Santal, get your nose on it. It is so good. Oh my god, I already have so many memories with this because I have like 105 samples. Like seriously, I kid you not, I have a ton of samples of this. Plus I received this in my monthly subscription box of Royalty Scents. I requested it and I was like, OMG. So all I have left is just this little decant and a ton of little samples. But this right here is good. This is sexy. This is inviting. Of course I like it. It's spicy. It's cinnamony. Oh my gosh, it's just good. It's a warm spicy. It has carrot seed, ylang ylang, jasmine, rose, sandalwood, benzoin, cedar, musk, oak, oud. It is good. Okay, girl, it doesn't have oak in it, it has oud. You guys, it's good, okay? If you want something for the all these are perfect for the holiday, and that's another thing. I tell you all the time, spray what you want, spray it when you want, and spray as much of it as you want. But I do prefer this in the cooler months. So I do have a seasonality list that will say there's no need for me to buy this in the summer because I'm not going to wear it. It's just going to sit. So I'd rather get my summer fragrances. Now that we're in the cooler months, I want to buy it because I want to wear it right away. I don't want to wait and put it away. Now I do how do you say it, girl? I do stray away from that when something is on sale. So if something is like 20% off, 15% off, and I know it's a good deal, whether it's spring, summer, winter, or fall, I'm gonna get it because I want to do a savings. I want to get the savings from it. So that's how I, you know, go ahead and figure that out as well. But this right here, nonetheless, to say, this is Santal Blush, and this right here is good. I love it. Okay, I move on. Another one. This one isn't, out of all the ones that I'm sharing with you today, this one is at the end of the list, but it's on the priority list. And this is Dolce & Gabbana. This is La Temperance. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, say it with me. It's been a minute. You already know. She's trying, okay? This one here is 14 La, what is it? 14 La Temperance. I believe that's it. This is good. This is very woody. It has key notes of pink pepper. You know she likes it hot. She likes the pepper. It has pink pepper, bergamot. It has ambergris seed, hibiscus, rose, patchouli. It is sexy for date night. If you need that new date night scent, you want something different. Well, I haven't heard a lot about it. It's new to me. This would be a great way to go. Another one that I stumbled across in my monthly subscription service of Royalty Scents. It is a really great fragrance. This here is good. And the projection on this, okay, the sillage on this, it was unreal. It stayed on me for a pretty long time. Oh gosh, it's good. And it just makes me feel so sexy. It brings out my bold lip. Hello, darling. How are you? Okay, back to the video, girl. 6 to 7 hours is what I gave it on here. Definitely sexy, definitely versatile, but I would definitely put it in my date night category. What else would I say about it? The price point wasn't really bad the last time I checked, so it is good, but out of all the ones that I'm telling you about, this is probably the one in the at the bottom of the list, but it's still on the priority list. I move on. And I make my notes. I told you guys that too. I make my notes. Say for instance, you get a fragrance, and here's something, this is, like I said, an informative video, but I'm sharing with you. Hopefully I can share some of my tips and it helps you not only to save money, but also save time with the hassle of returning and trying to sell it and yada, yada, yada. She doesn't have time for that. So I just want to share with you what I'm doing. Perhaps it can help you. So another thing I do, now I lost my train of thought, and you guys already know. What was I gonna say? Girl, what were you gonna say? Gosh. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so you guys, what I was gonna say was that another thing that I do is that I'll get a fragrance and I'll spray it. You know, if I have my phone with me, I use my phone. If I don't, normally I have a pen and paper with me. I'll spray the fragrance on after a shower, clean, moisturize, hydrated skin, depending on the season, if it's a thicker shea butter or more of a, you know, like very light type of lotion or what have you. So I'll put that on and then I'll put the fragrance on, and then right away I take notes as I'm wearing the fragrance to see how it makes me feel. Oh, I like this. Oh, this lasts for a really long time. Oh, this was really good. Or oh, this turned into a skin sit. I didn't like that at all. And then I'll do it for a few times, because sometimes you need to, you know, try out a fragrance a few times. That's why I'm so adamant about getting samples, so you can use it for like, you know, a week sometime, wear it out of the house, in the house. You get the gist of what I'm saying, right? So I write my notes down, see how I feel about it. Some of them I've come back and say, oh, I love this, and some of them I'm like, absolutely not. I move on. Okay, here's another one. Oh my god, they're all Tom Ford. Girl, Tom Ford, hello? Excuse you? Can you not call me? Like, all I do is talk about you. Like, your fragrances, they just do it for me. So thank you. Anyways, this is another one. I told you guys about this one a little ways back. I was supposed to pick this up in this forest sale. However, it got bumped out of the way and something else got put on. So this one here is Tom Ford Champaca Absolute. And this right here is good. Okay? This right here, say it, girl. It is good, good. Okay? I'm just going to tell you, it is good, good. This is a warm floral, of course. This is a warm floral. Cognac, jasmine, orchid, violet, sandalwood, amber, vanilla bean, bergamot. The bergamot is at the bottom and the base. Normally it's at the top. It comes alive through the whole entire fragrance. It shines, it comes alive. This is a anywhere, anytime, any place. This is brunch, office, movies, dinner, whenever you get ready to go back out. We'll carry on to that later. Anyhow, yeah, this is one of those. This is date, this is guy, girl, man, boy, human, child, okay? Wear what you like. This, we gotta spray it. You just gotta spray it because it's good. Oh my gosh, yes. See, it hits different. Tom Ford, your fragrances just hit different, okay? And she, her, me, loves them. I move on. Okay, I think I have two more, you guys. And one of them just got put on the list. Like, it got put on the list the night that we did the live. I was like, oh, I'll tell you what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it is. But it got put on the list the light of the night. You guys, I have been trying to do lives on YouTube. I'm gonna come to Instagram too, but I've been trying to do lives on YouTube come Friday nights. I normally will announce it, but sometimes it gives me anxiety because I'm like, oh my god, now I have to go, you know, because I'm kind of like, you know, I'm that girl that's like, what time does it start? But I don't really want to go, but I'm her. Okay, so you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I have this one, but only in samples and only in the small travel size, like the little decant of it. And this is Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Yes, it has been set to be worn by Rihanna. I have no reason of wanting it for that at all. I actually think it's a beautiful scent. The reason why it is on this list and I haven't got it yet, because I have plenty of opportunities to get it. By the way, I want the white bottle when I do get it. I think it's so gorgeous. I love the color pattern, the white, the like pink, the blush. Ugh, super cute. And then the gold, are you kidding me? Those are my color schemes. Anyhow, I digress. I come back. What I'm thinking is that I have Benevolence. I have so many other fragrances to me that kind of smell this way that it's just not high on my list because I have something for this. But there is a note in here, and I think it's that marshmallow note. And of course, I'm a lover of tuberose that just mesh so well that I'm like, I've got to add a full bottle. And this is a perfect time to do it. So I'm probably going to end up coming back with this. But yeah, this is Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. All I have left is this, okay? But I do have about, I don't know how many samples. You see those, right? But I have a whole nother case full of samples of this. But it's really good. It's very good for close counters. It's perfect for this time of year. It's perfect for cuffing season, cuddling season, cozy season, hold them tight, never let them go, get your paws in them kind of season. You know what I mean? It's one of those. So I definitely want to have it, and I definitely want to add it before the cold weather leaves, because I think this will be cute to Netflix and chill, maybe hang out by the fireplace. You know what I mean? Okay. I move on. Our final one, this is so new. This is all I have of it is this. And I have been spraying it so sparingly. This is all I have. But I have come to the conclusion, I have made the decision that I want to add it in my collection. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the bottle is unique and it's different and it's pretty and it's cute and it's a whole vibe. And I think that it will really look cute on my vanity. I know, right? So shallow. Anyways, and then the juice inside, I really like it. It kind of reminds me of something else, but I can't recall what. I'm thinking it's something from Tom Ford, but I can't be 100% sure, but I do think it reminds me of something. But it is Kilian, the new one, Angel Shares by Kilian, by the Liqueurs. It is really good. Yes, I tried the other one, Roses on Ice. I wasn't a fan. It's more of a colder scent. It was more masculine to me. It is really, really good though. Here, Kilian, just in case you're watching, if you want to send that over, I'd gladly accept it and I'd wear it. But if I had to buy one of the two, I prefer Angel Shares. You guys, it's really good. It's cognac, it's cinnamon, it's warm, it has depth, the juice is dark, it's sexy, it's sensual. It gave me date night, get your life kind of vibes, even a little bit of a boss, but maybe like a laid back, like I told you that, you know I said that, and you know I meant that. Like one of those, you know what I mean? But you didn't have to get loud, you didn't have to raise your voice, you didn't even have to do like our mothers would do back in the day and raise your eyebrow. You didn't have to do any of that. You just said it and they were like, oh, okay. You know, you just fell in line. I'm just saying, it had that kind of effect. I can only give to you what the fragrance is given to me, and this is what it's given to me. I do wish that it lasts a bit longer, but it does have a good longevity. It's just not a beast of a longevity. Projection is there. Sillage, I haven't worn it out of the house, you guys. In all honesty, I'm like, hello, this is only a little bit that I have, but I like it enough for its uniqueness of even just the bottle alone that I do want to have it in my collection. So I am looking for it to go back on sale. I didn't pick it up through the Sephora sale because at that time I was just like, oh yeah, it's good, but I don't want it. But I been playing with it. I shared it with you guys on live. I've been wearing it around the house a little bit, writing down some notes, and now I'm like, gosh, guy, girl, boy, child, human, I want it in my life. So this is on there on the list as well. What order they're gonna come in, I don't know, but as soon as I get any of them, I'm always gonna come back and share them with you. Stay tuned for the channel if you loved any of these, because I'll probably be coming back just giving performance on how they performed out of the house whenever I go back out of the house. Other than that, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me on today's video. I truly appreciate you. Hopefully it was helpful. If it helped you in any way, if you liked it, if you were just entertained, would you please be so kind to give this video a huge thumbs up? If you're not subscribed and you enjoyed the vibe, please go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button, and I, God willing, will see you beautiful souls in the next video. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, stay fabulous, but more importantly, please wear your mask and stay safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.